Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good, we have... We have... We have... a lot of pending changes here. All right. I will stash that for now. Okay, so what we do now is we get the latest. And I think I need to update some of my pull requests. Let me see. I have 14 open. So I think these two we can merge. This one, let me see this destroy group. Actually, I have a bit of a reservation about the change. It's very warm here. I think we should actually move this. Let me see. Destroy group, create group, new instance, AI group, memory pool objects. init. AI group pool. Okay. I think it's okay. We'll see. We'll submit and see what happens. This one needs replication in general, so good. Then okay. This is a hack for VC6 builds. For retail compatible builds. How are we saying? This is a hack. This is a hack. And that's we can remove this from here, make it a bit shorter. Okay. Okay, delete. Good, so we got that. Then we close this. Go to main branch. Pull rebase. rebase, rebase, conflicts. Okay. All right. I see. I see. Okay. 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 I think that works. Then we need to replicate this to generals. Okay, so git bash. Okay. Okay, and then we take that. Okay, there's some rejects. Okay. Okay. Game logic dispatch generals. Let's search for this one here. It's not found. What about this one? Maybe it's this one here. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Okay. reset that. I don't know why it failed to apply this. It looks pretty much identical. Strange. Okay, but that applied. And one more. Group. It's strange that it doesn't apply it here. Why not? It looks the same, no? Strange. Very strange. Now we should probably manually review all the destroy group and create group just to see if there's nothing missing, right? In generals. Okay, that looks good. And let's review the create group as well, just to make sure. Looks good to me. Okay. Then let's build that and see if it goes. Yeah. Then we prepare a replicate in generals. Yeah. many pulls do we have? 70. Okay, while we wait for this, let's see what else do we need to update. This one needs a little bit of update, I think. Perfect implementation. Let me poke Sky.io. I addressed your comments in that. There we go. Good, so this one is compiled, fantastic. Then I will merge this, replicate in generals. Then I would like to also edit this place here. Group PTR dot peak. Okay, PTR and peak. Also update the commented code. Okay, push that. And in the meantime, we can also we go to game defines and we see if it compiles with this one set to 0. Yeah. And so if we have this one merged, then I would like to test the change from I'd like to test the change from author Valeron M. He only has one, okay. Valeron M. Manage. Valeron M. Okay. Then we go here and we create a new one. Plus Valeron M. There we go. Okay. Okay. Valeron M. Okay, and here we're gonna go to 0. Yeah, Z general. Let's set a startup project. Let's install it and launch it. Okay, and then we, I don't know, start a skirmish. Here, that's always good. Okay, let's attack. Ambulance is rushing. Okay, looks good. Okay. Okay. Good. Then we can write a report here. So this one is merged. Replicated in general Swiss conflicts. Copy. All right. Okay. Okay. Good. Then next we go to this branch here, and I would like to test this. Yeah. This one is already quite old. No, it's not old. Has been rebased. Okay. Then let's enable the multi-instance, disable tools, disable that and that. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me compile that. Compilation tested is not retail compatible CSC tested in game in 0 hour. Across both titles. Runtime tested in 0 hour. Okay. Okay, then we install this guy. And then we launch that. And we need to set up a custom resolution. So it's about this change. I already took a look at this today, earlier, without a video session. And so I have a little bit of reservation how this was implemented. So this is about giving a wider field of view when the resolution is wider. Right? So originally the camera height is only optimized for 4:3 resolutions. When you have a wider resolution like 16:9, then the camera is zoomed in very closely to the ground. And so this change wants to solve this, as you can see here. Yeah. So here's a sample, right? So this is 4:3 original, and this is 16:9 original, and like you lose view, right? There at the top and the bottom you lose pixels, which is not good. Yeah. And so this change gives pixels back. But my observation here on this one has been, cannot open this image. Okay. Why not? Why is this URL so long? What is this? Maybe we need to delete this here. No. I cannot view this image. Why not? That's weird. Okay, well, then we have to zoom in like so, I guess. There we go. Which works. So what I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of distortions here on the edges, right? As you can see, the trees, they bend to they are angled because of the camera distortion. So there's an extreme extreme distortion on the outer edges. And it's weird in a way, right? So I would like to see how that looks. So this is for 3200 by 900. 3200. Okay. 32 by 9. What ratio is this? 32 divided by 9. 3.5. So it's 900 times this, right? Yeah. So how about the 600? 600 times that. Can we do that? 2133. Yeah. How about 2500 divided by that 700. So 2500 times 700. It sounds reasonable. Mm-hmm. So that would be here 25 times 700. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty wide. Yeah, pretty wide. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's extremely wide. Then let's open a skirmish. It looks atrocious. Okay, let's open here Desert Fury. Yeah. No enemy, just ourselves. So you use a super weapon. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, let's see how that looks. Oh, Jesus Christ. That looks outrageous. It looks super weird. Oof. Oof. Okay, let's the scrolling feels super weird. So how about we build a... How about we unlock performance? So we take a war factory, yeah. Okay. So we built some Humvees. I think a super weapon general wasn't a great choice. Some tanks would have been great. But okay, a Humvee will do. Humvee will do. Oh yeah, as you can see here, see the how large the Humvee stretches here? It looks super weird. It looks very weird, yeah. There's absolutely extreme distortion here on the edges. Oof. 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 No, I don't like this. This is... I mean, I'm not opposed to like playing with the FOV. But I think it needs to be implemented in different ways. Okay, let me try to get like a good screenshot. Let's take our map with a massive amount of units. I think that is somewhat good. It's this one, yeah. Medium. Okay, then we take some units. No, this distortion is no go. Absolute no go. So we need some reference. Yeah, this looks garbage. No. 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 It looks really bad. It looks really, really bad. Now there is something to say. It was playing with a FOV, right? But I think it mainly needs to be driven by camera height. The resolution adjustment. We cannot do this with just FOV. This is outrageous, because the wider it goes, like if now this would go further, a wider stretch, like at the edges you would have like insane stretch. Like Humvees would be as long as like the Helix helicopter or a Scud launcher. It would be insanely stretched. So yeah, this is not the way to go. Let me get some. The Overlord is probably a good reference. Let's take the Overlord and put it. Put it here. Okay. Okay, so here the Overlord is normal. It's a bit hard to see here. Yeah. Let's do it like this without the control bar. Yeah. Okay, so I took a screenshot of that. And yeah, how do we deal with this? Maybe what we can also do is we can take the screenshot here. Oh, that has failed. Huh. Huh, it fails to take a screenshot when it cannot draw it entirely. Huh. Okay. Gentoo will take a screenshot. Okay, so here we have the Gentoo image. Let's open that up in Paint and let's make an additional image. And we just take this Overlord. And we take a copy of that and we move it to here to really illustrate the distortion here. Let me take this. Okay, and then we resize it. Let's make it 200 pixels. There we go. Okay, we call it distortion. Okay. Oops. It's quite a bit large, isn't it? Good. Before we add a comment, let's just scroll a little bit more, just to really take this in. But I'm really opposed to this implementation. I am. it does not look good. It's probably someone can get used to it, certainly. Right? It's in the realms of possible. But I would say we can do better than this. It's just way too much stretching towards the edges. It's not good. Mm. 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 Yeah. I tested this change, and it does too much stretching. It does too much stretching for my liking. It does. Let's say it causes way too much distortion. It doesn't change. It causes way too much distortion at far edges. Tested in 32x9. I tested this change in 32x9, and it causes way too much distortion at the far edges. Okay, then we take this image. Check how this overlord distorts. Check how this overlord distorts near the edge. And there we take this image. I suggest to refine this implementation to not just offer camera adjustments, camera FOV adjustments for resolution, but also camera height adjustments for resolution. Then provide a scalar to scale between two to scale the camera FOV adjustment and height adjustment. The camera FOV and height adjustments. So for example, camera, say a camera resolution FOV adjustment weight equals 0.5. Let's say 0.4 would mean 40%. 40% adjustment comes from FOV, and 60% adjustment comes from height. Do not just offer camera FOV adjustment for resolution, but also Camera height adjustment for resolution. I'll just offer then provide a scaler to scale the camera FOV and height adjustments. Camera resolution. Camera resolution adjustment FOV weights. Camera resolution FOV adjustment weights. Camera resolution camera FOV adjustment weights. So camera FOV adjustment weights for resolution. Camera FOV adjustment weight for resolution. This way we can tweak the desired, distortion level. Desired view distortion level. And keep it small. Can tweak desired view distortion level and keep it small. I expect that the bulk of the adjustments is driven by the camera heights. Maybe we should say camera FOV weight for resolution adjustment. Camera FOV weight for resolution adjustment. Suggestion. Review. Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah, I think this needs some more work to get it right. Okay. So this one has a build, fix A group, memory management, and leaks. So it fixes bug crash, critical performance. That's a big fix. Oh, this comment here is not correct anymore. That one needs fixing. Let's get back to AI group. Okay. Okay, so we want to move. I want to move this here. Okay. Fix. Fix comments in this. Okay. Now let's push it one more time. Okay. Good. Then we wait for it to build again. Let's check one more time if we missed nothing. Okay. 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 Good. Then next we do. Next we do. Right. So this one needs to be recreated in general. It's okay. This one looks wrong, doesn't it? Game client subsystem shell. Okay. Then let's go to fix options menu. Okay. Rebase. No conflicts. Okay, that's nice. Good. There is one thing I noticed. Let's change the resolution to something reasonable. Like this one. Okay, so we're looking for Looking for shell CPP. Shell. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if we remove these guys here. It's not particularly useful. And this one as well. Maybe. Why is this comment here? Added by Zadullah. Initializations. Why? Why is this here? Let's remove it. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Let's do it in a future change. Yeah, let's do it in a future change. Let's just replicate it. How about that? So we take this guy. Okay. Okay, there's one reject here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what's the problem here? Push. Else push. Okay. Okay. Do we have any other the shells in here? No, we don't. Okay. 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 Replicate in generals. Do we compile? Replicate in generals. Okay. Okay. Then I push that. Okay. 1, Okay. Then let's add information. Rebased without conflicts. Replicated in generals with one mini conflict. Okay. Good. Then I think we can merge this one if it has a build. Yeah. Fix AI group, memory management, and leaks. Okay. Okay. Then we will merge this afterwards, and then I think we can take a break here. Now the next to review probably will be Maula. Maula for probably these two here. Okay, this one still needs testing against more replays. And this one needs to be replicated in generals. Okay. Oof, what is this? Available on frame. Huh? Initiate intent to do special power. Okay, this one needs a bit of studying. There's an explanation here. Yeah. Okay, I need some water. Okay. Oh, it's so warm here. Man, it's hard to concentrate. Yeah. Good. What's the time? 1 hour 30. Feels like 5 hours. Yeah. Good. Okay, let's read through this. Yeah. Fixes a crash. Nuke launcher not having its special power module loaded until it is fully constructed. Nuke launcher not having its special power module loaded until it's fully constructed. This was possibly intentional to reason described further on. The hack could have been avoided in other ways if the returns from quite a few functions were used and checked properly, but the hack I put in place is the only way to keep retail compatibility for now while preventing the crash. The crash occurs within this initiate intent to do special power when attempting to retrieve the special power template from the special power module. The issue occurs due to special power timers being initialized to 0. The issue occurs when the special power timers being initialized to 0 instead of max UN. This is relevant as special power timers are set into the future. Special power timers are set into the future for when the special power is ready. Special power timers are set into the future for when the special power is ready, based on the current frame. The game then counts down to the future, where it then considers the special power available. By it being set to 0, it can allow activation before it is meant to be usable. Activation before it's meant to... Okay. The full fix for this is setting the special power ready frame to be initialized to max UNs. This prevents the messages activating the special power from being sent long before the point of the crash. But am available on frame as part of the CRC check. So I had to instead catch the crash point and set the ready frame into the future. Jesus Christ. And this instance, the full escape is required as fixing the crash introduce an exploit where the power will immediately activate. I won't pose the reproduction steps here due to the nature of this bug. It's like an exploit. Okay. We need to leave early if we are in the missile launcher building update crash fix code path. Available to special power allocation. Available. Can't this be even earlier than that? Okay, 0. Sentence. Prevent a game crash when told to launch before ready to do so. Okay. If not, special power update module. Us. Is there any reason he has chosen us? Me. Object or me? Us. Self. Us. Okay, so it does use us for things. Okay, well then it's alright. Prevent a game crash when told to launch before ready to do so. Prevent a game crash. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Available in frame. thought that there is there's an enum value for frames somewhere, but I could be mistaken. Let me search for enum frame. Oh. There's something about it, like sleepy. Get frame. Get frame. Doesn't seem like so. Okay. Okay, so it calls into this function here, and then okay, I think I understand. Yeah. I see. Initiate intent to do special power. It returns a Boolean. It's strange that when it returns false, it still keeps on going. So this function could return false, but the code would go on, right? That's weird. Why is this necessary? Initiate intent to do special. Oh, right. Can this be moved up maybe? If available on frame. Okay, well, it's just a hack, so I think it's fine. Okay. Is this meant to be after the possible valid equals true? True or false? It needs to go in here. Let's see. I think this should assert that valid equals false. I think this can assert not valid. Then return false. Available on frame. Get ready frame. Is ready. Is ready. Paused on frame. Pause countdown. think we can merge this here now. We should give this a short run. Okay. Okay. Okay, looks good. Let's do one more here. Accept, cancel. There's some strange resolution here. Okay, good. Then we can merge this guy. Refactor implementation for shell recreation, display resolution change. Okay. Delete branch. Okay. Then let's get to main branch. Let's pull rebase. Okay. Then we delete this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. Okay. Good. Then I think I will take a break here. It has been close to 2 hours. Yeah. The next session we continue here with a review of this one. Good. All right. Then wish you a great day or night until next time. Goodbye.